You ever notice how no matter how much you get done, it still doesn't feel like enough? Like you can cross off every single thing on your to-do list. Keep yourself busy from the moment you wake up until you finally collapse into bed. And somehow, there's still this heaviness when the lights go out. That quiet voice in the back of your head that says, "So what? What was the point of all that?" Sometimes I'll wake up and the first thing I think is, just do something, anything. Open a tab, start a project, clean a corner of the room. It's automatic. The action feels like proof I'm moving forward, like motion equals meaning. For a while I believed that. I believed that if I piled enough tasks on top of each other, if I kept myself busy enough, I wouldn't have to look at the space under the noise, the quiet where the small, sharp things live.
Isn't that why I made this video? To try and be productive. That clip was from Lowkey Wisdom. On his channel, he goes on talking about different topics, giving wise words and saying things he finds true in life. Out of all of the videos on his channel, this one stuck out to me in particular. Maybe it could because for the past couple of months, I've been everywhere. From one project to another, back to back, almost with seemingly no progression at all. Don't get me wrong, it's nice to have a project or a hobby to work on, but when you're doing so much in so little time, it can be overwhelming and loud. Lowkey Wisdom says it best.
But because in all that doing there had been no quiet, no reset, I had been using work to run from the part of me that hurt. That's the trap. Work is loud, it has clear metrics, it gives you a tally to show for your days. The emptiness is quiet, it asks questions that don't come with answers, so you cover it up, the way you cover a stain on a shirt, by layering task over task. I don't want to make it sound like I'm against effort. I'm not. There are things worth doing, things that feel like small, holy projects. Making something that matters to you, keeping a promise, learning a skill. The problem shows up when productivity becomes a substitute for feeling, when getting more done is a way to avoid an honest look at what's going on inside. We confuse motion for meaning. We confuse being busy with being alive. I started thinking about the last time I had truly rested, not scrolling, not planning, not recharging in the service of tomorrow's output, but resting where my brain could breathe.
And he's right. We need that moment for our brain to breathe. For that moment of relief from the loud, from the noise. When you're feeling overwhelmed, take a breath. Sit there in silence for a bit. No music, no podcasts or videos, just the silence of a room.
The apartment quiet, and I had finished a huge piece of work. I should have been relieved, maybe even proud. Instead, I felt like I had climbed a mountain, and when I reached the top, there was nothing to look at but more mountains. I remember standing, walking to the window, and realizing I didn't know what to do with my hands. All the things I thought would make me feel secure didn't fill the hollow. They only made my schedule fuller. It's not that work has no value. It does. It can create structure when life feels scattered. It can give you a sense of competence when everything else is messy. But it can't seal the places inside you that need tending. You can't schedule your soul into feeling whole.
Now, I would like to say a few things before I end this video. I hope to post more. I have a few projects in the work at this moment. But after this video, I'll remember to take moments for my mind to breathe. And I hope that you will do the same as well. To take a moment for your mind to breathe.